Welcome, Mamakosi Network. Welcome to the channel. Today, Chiefs loses 2-1 to Golden Arrows. Golden Arrows humbles Nabi. Golden Arrows humbles Kaizer Chiefs. Golden Arrows is better than Kaizer Chiefs. This season, Golden Arrows has taken 6 points from Kaizer Chiefs. What can we say? Our team is bad. Like, nothing about our team is convincing. Defensively, teams always feel like they're going to score. We can't control the midfield, especially when Kele is gone. In attack, we can't put the ball in the back of the net. People are making bad decisions. The players you expect to be good, like Abo Serino, they have moments, but then they just disappear in games. You know what? I'm going to say this. I'm starting to feel that Nabi is not a good coach, but he's one of those coaches that would be good if he joined a team like Mamelodi Sundowns. I don't even think Nabi could make Pirates, the current Pirates. I don't think Nabi could survive at the current Pirates because Nabi clearly cannot play with players that are at the same level or below the level of the best teams in the league. Why I'm saying this is because currently Nabi, let's be honest with ourselves, currently Nabi is losing games to teams that have worse players than Kaizer Chiefs. No one can come up and tell me that Golden Arrows and Richards Bay have better teams than Kaizer Chiefs, have better squads than Kaizer Chiefs. But even with that, even when knowing that, we are losing to them. So then my question is, who is at fault? Because it can't be that a team as good as team with the kind of players we have is failing to beat Richards Bay, is failing to beat Golden Arrows. Because the question then I have to ask is a simple question, and that is, like, what's the next step? Like, where to go from here? Because yes, a lot of fans are getting to the point where they want to shift the blame to the players. They're trying to protect Nabi at all costs. But I always say this. A coach needs to prove to me how good he is by winning or getting results or doing whatever he can with the players that he has. And what's worse about this is that the players that Nabi has are not as bad as people are saying they are. Are they Sundowns, Pirates winning level? No, they're not. We won't beat Sundowns or Pirates or win the league with the current squad we have. But are we a top 10 team? Are we a team that should be finishing outside of the top 8? Because the teams we are losing to now, let's be honest with ourselves, the teams we are losing to now are not even in the top 8 right now. There are teams that are below the top 8 bracket. Richards Bay below, SuperSport below, Golden Arrows below. And you know what's the sad part about this? Is that all the coaches who are beating us are the same coaches who end up getting fired. Richards Bay, let's say Golden Arrows. Golden Arrows, Mangoba Niti has gotten 3 points for us, but he got fired at Sundowns and he got 3 points from us from Sundowns, and now he gets the Golden Arrows. SuperSport United, Gavin Hunt got 6 points from us and he got fired from his SuperSport job. Cape Town City got 4 points from us, and Cape Town City coach got fired from Mushin Etugro, got fired from Cape Town City from bad performances. But regardless of how bad they are doing, their teams are beating Kaizer Chiefs. Do you know how insane that actually is? Do you know that right now we are going to be Nabi is going to be competing with the losses that we had last season? So now Nabi right now, let me see where Chiefs is. Nabi right now in terms of the table, Nabi as a Kaizer Chiefs coach has lost 10 games and we have 7 games to go. Do you know how crazy that is? It's crazy to even say this with a straight face. Nabi has lost 10 games and we have 7 games to go, which means Nabi could break Kaizer Chiefs' record of losing 12 games in a season. This season. You know, I don't know what to say from this point. It's even crazy for me to be saying that we've lost 10 games in 23 games. I don't know. I don't know what to say about that. But anyway, let me talk about the game. The game, first half, we were doing well, etc. But the penalty for me lost us the game, because the moment we considered that penalty, and Matt missed that penalty, the team dropped. The level of the team dropped. Even when Matt eventually scored, we were still not playing, because at that point, Golden Arrows had gotten the understanding that they can actually win this game, and Golden Arrows kept growing and growing in the game. And after that penalty, Chiefs just was not the same team that they were before the penalty. So that penalty killed everything of Chiefs. We lost the motivation. We didn't know how the ball is going to get in the back of the net. Like, everything of Chiefs just fell through. And I won't even talk about the second half. The second half was the worst thing I've ever seen, especially from a player like Lollipop. Lollipop today was one of the worst Lollipop versions I've ever seen. Lollipop in the second half, he could not locate any Kaizer Chiefs player. He crossed so many times into the ball, but kept locating Golden Arrows players. He could not find any Chiefs player, like none whatsoever. It is like, I don't know what to say. But first half, I'm going to give props to Unkosimpilo Ngobo. He was doing well in his number 10 role. He played really well in that position. Thabo Cele also played well. Not his best game, quiet game, but he helped us move the ball around, advance the ball forward. But Nabi killed the game for us the moment Nabi put Mtetwa in the second half for Thabo Cele. Because what Mtetwa does is that Mtetwa and Mato are the same player. They can't go through the middle, so they go through the sides. They pass side. They can't really hit a decent through pass, so they side. And then what happens is that it works with Golden Arrows' plan, because Golden Arrows wants you to go to the side because they know they can defend. Abo Shitolo and them are good on one-on-one in the box, and they know that's what they can defend. They can't defend when you go through them in the middle, which is how we scored our goal. We scored our goal by attacking them through the middle. But Nabi and them basically showed that they cannot win like that. And that is the sad part about this whole thing. And yeah, so my question now is, when I ask these questions, is like, what are we gonna do about this Nabi situation? Like, Nabi has been so poor, guys. Like, I don't know how much more I can say this, but Nabi is really not a good coach at this point. I don't even know if Nabi is going to even do well once he gets his players. I don't know, but at this point, from what I'm seeing, it's not great. In terms of that Mtetwa substitution was how Nabi killed the team game for us in the second half. And the nice thing I like about watching Golden Arrows from their side is that the adjustments they made. Golden Arrows' second half adjustments were perfect. Like, how Golden Arrows made those second half adjustments were just amazing. And those teams ended up doing great things for them. So, well done to Golden Arrows on Mangoba Niti. You really outplayed Chiefs. You did everything to get those 3 points, and I like that about the team. The team played with heart. I like that. Nabi has just been too poor for me. All of our players just don't look like they are enjoying wearing the Kaizer Chiefs jersey. No players look good enough. Like, everything, our coaching just looks poor and terrible. We can't make in-game adjustments to better adjust because of faults. Because one thing is for sure, we were ignoring it in the first half. We were ignoring it because we were on top of the game. But Golden Arrows had a lot of chances attacking Abo Miguel and Simango, and eventually it resulted in the goal that they scored. But they had a lot of those chances before we even got the penalty. They had a lot of those through passes, but the ball was not falling for them. It was not falling to the right players. They were messing up certain touches, etc. So I kept saying to myself to be like, we are making the same mistake we made against Richards Bay United. I was like, this game, the way we are playing it and losing right now, we are playing it exactly like Richards Bay. So I honestly feel Nabi is failing to coach this team. How can you go and allow us to lose the exact same way we lost against Richards Bay United? And Nabi did that. My conclusion, because I really am tired of talking about this game and Chiefs, but even though I'll try to do more analysis tomorrow, my conclusion of this game is, it's all nice and well for us to see smallanyana glimpses of what Chiefs can be. But Nabi is proving that he can't win with players that aren't the best in the league. He can't win with with the players that we have. He can't motivate or get the best out of players who aren't exactly top one or top two level players. He can't win with those players. So if Nabi, because let's be honest, we will never have a squad that's better than Sundown's squad. Like, it will never happen. Like never. Like, I don't know, I don't care who says what. We will never have a team that's better than Sundowns, pound for pound. What will always happen is that if we're lucky, we will get to a team that's gonna look almost like Pirates, where it's well coached. The players are decent enough to give Sundowns a fight, a run for their money. But even the Pirates players aren't even at the level of Sundowns players, but they just well coached. It's a oiled machine. But at Chiefs, we don't even have those Pirates level players, and we don't have the Pirates level and Sundowns level players. And on top of that, our coach looks like he can't even coach lower level players. Tell me what you guys think. I'm Akosi for life. We're just hoping that Kaizer Chiefs does. I don't know. I don't think Nabi is going to really give us anything towards the end of the season. You fail against Richards Bay and Golden Arrows. We are going to play Pirates, Polokwane City, those kinds of teams. So how do you expect to get 3 points against those teams? Anyway, I'm Akosi for life.